Hey Uprisers, welcome back to my channel. I have been keeping this a secret for so long and I'm so excited to finally share this with you. We as in Uprisers as in a community-driven streetwear brand that I started back in 2019, is officially launching our first collection with PacSun. I'm so excited to be sharing this with you. It's been such a long journey of just hustling and, you know, just it's been a lot. It's been a lot, and the day has finally come, and I'm so excited to just kind of share this collection with you. I just wanted to share more of just like my reflections and just my thoughts around all of this whole experience and opportunity that PacSun is giving us. And I'm just blown away. I'm so excited that it is finally out. I'm able to share this with you all. And so I'm just gonna go straight into it and share with you some of my reflections and insights that I have around this collection. All of that noise that I'm guilty of being a part of prior to the pandemic. I feel like a lot of it were distractions, and 2020 really presented hardship, but then also opportunities for me to kind of just step up and focus on the things that needed to be focused on. It was almost a test to see if I can allow myself to pivot, shift with the times, respond to what's going on, and just think bigger picture, think even more about community, how one can give back in your own way has really opened my eyes and how I want to go about moving forward with Uprisers. Uprisers presents itself in a very unique space. It still incorporates good design, good fashion, all the creative elements that I really enjoy being a part of. But it's more than that. It has a sense of purpose, a way to bring like-minded community members together. People who care about certain issues or stories, and figure out ways that we can be impactful. And what I've learned throughout the course of this whole journey since 2016. One, it was to really push myself to find my identity that I just didn't have, or I didn't know where to even begin to search for my identity. It allowed me to have a platform and a voice to express those things without any fear. And I'm able to do this through what I love to do, which is design and fashion. I get to do what I love to do with purpose, and knowing that I can create a safe space for people to also speak up, activate in their own way within their local community. To also be recognized on a national, global level by releasing a collection with PacSun and them amplifying my voice and my platform is just something that I never expected would ever happen in my life. You know, I never knew that those opportunities were available. When I decided to reset everything in my life at the beginning of 2019, I made it clear in my own head that I will not be that Michelle that I used to be. And having that patience, checking in with myself to make sure that I have the right intentions and I'm not doing it for other people. What I'm most proud of with Uprisers, it has allowed us to come together meet really incredible people doing such amazing work and getting to know them on such a personal level, sometimes even collaborating and working with them. I never had that feeling of community before. I was always this like solo dolo person, kind of just doing my own thing, trying to blend in with my friends as much as possible. I didn't really have this backbone that, you know, maybe I was feeling inside and I wanted to vocalize, but I was too afraid to vocalize it. I was just this lost puppy for the longest time of my life, just trying to figure it all out. I thought that if I were to just put my head down, do good work really hard, you know, do all the right things that society tells you to in order to be successful, that I'd be happy. And, you know, my early 20s, I did that. And at the end of the day, I felt stuck, and I knew that I had to create change within myself and my lifestyle. And that's ultimately what got me to start this journey, this entrepreneur journey of what Uprisers is today. And I think that is the greatest gift that I have been able to give myself. But I hope that this type of platform that is just beginning, and we're creating a safe space for everyone of all walks of life to come and just be a part of what we're creating, is something that is so special to me, and I think is a unique space, especially in the industry that I'm in. I'm grateful for where Uprisers is today. It's been a long journey. Saúl and Carrie, who have been with me since day one, understands where I'm coming from, and Saúl especially, he's seen it all. He's been with me since the day I started my entrepreneur journey, and he never left. I don't know why, but he just never left. And through all of my highs and lows, he was the one that always have shown up, checked in on me, you know, just casual talks, but would just be like, what's going on? What are you doing? And I think having such a core member like that, an incredible creative who kind of just believes in what I'm doing, gave me the courage to just keep going. We are launching at PacSun nationwide, 47 stores and online, and just thinking about that is so wild to me. I can't believe that it's actually happening. I wake up some days and I'm like, I think I'm dreaming. This is not a real thing. And I remember being in a meeting that Uprisers will be at PacSun. After that meeting, I remember hanging up, and I just felt like crying, because it was just years and years of just hustling and hard work and just really trying to figure out this a community-minded streetwear brand. And I felt like that was the first step of like, things are starting to click. Things are starting to happen now. People understand what it is that I'm trying to do here. I remember Ray calling me after the meeting, and he was just super stoked. He was like, oh my God, how do you feel? Da da da. And I remember him being like, I couldn't even tell if you were excited, because there was like no expression from your face. It's funny to me to think about that, because yes, I think I was just in such disbelief that this was actually happening. I didn't know what to say, and I was just like, this is great, I am gonna go cry my eyes out now after I hang up. But I won't ever forget that feeling. I was quarantined, so I wasn't even with my family, and just texting them and then calling them to let them know about the news. Yeah, I won't ever forget that. My mom was like, do you remember when you were obsessed with PacSun and you would beg me to take you to the Westside Pavilion Mall to go and buy something new for school? Yeah, it's wild. I can't believe it. It's also been a learning experience too, right? With production and manufacturing at such a larger scale than I am typically used to. That was I learned so much from that. I went to go meet up with Chad from PacSun, and seeing those samples arrive and being able to look at it with my own eyes and feel the material and just, you know, like it was just there in front of me. That was the day when it finally clicked, like, all right, this is actually happening. I remember FaceTiming some of my teammates, Saúl, Kelly, Carrie. I also FaceTimed with Ray, right, to show them the samples. You know, we're still in COVID and quarantine, so it's not like I could drive over and show them in real life. Everything has been so virtual and just through my phone or through my computer, but they have all just been such core members of the Uprisers journey. It's like being able to FaceTime them and show them like, this is what is coming out with PacSun. We have so much to be proud of, so much to look forward to, and this is just the beginning. It really is. And I'm not stopping anytime soon. There's so much work that needs to be done, so many conversations to be had, so many ways to continue to show up for our community. And I want to continue to do this through fashion and design, things that I know of, ways that I can contribute. So Uprisers, stay tuned for 2/11. We are launching our collection with PacSun at 47 stores and online. So Uprisers, if you're watching this right now, I'm gonna drop down a link here of all of the different stores that Uprisers will be at. It's at 47 stores across the country, and it's also available online, so definitely check that out if you don't see a store near you. I would appreciate you. I would love you all so much for your support. You know, even just giving us a shout out on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter at We Are Uprisers. So at We Are Uprisers, I'll drop in that link below as well. Sharing it, creating the hype, joining the Uprisers collective and movement. I would just, I'm so hyped right now, and I'm so excited to have finally shared this with you all. So I will appreciate you forever. If this is the first time that you're watching my channel, please hit that subscribe button, like, comment, all those things. I will be continuing on these weekly vlogs, these videos, to kind of share the behind the scenes of what it's like as an entrepreneur, as a female entrepreneur, but also to share some how-tos and tips and tricks. So definitely stay tuned for that, and I will see you next week, Uprisers. Let's continue to fight the good fight.